Greetings, Empowered Souls. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. So guys, happy half of September 2025. I'm here giving the Capricorn Collective their messages at this time that you need to know for your greatest and highest good. Capricorn, these will also be messages that will be confirmation for you as well. So I hope you are doing well, Capricorn Collective. It is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising Venus placements. And if you are still here, Cap, please don't forget to, as always, hit that thumbs up like button. I do appreciate that. It does help my channel continue to stay and have movement in the stick algorithm. And if you haven't already, please share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. And when you hit the notification bell, you have to hit all, select the all button as well, or choice. But, you know, YouTube is always changing stuff. So I don't know. There's something always changing on YouTube platform. But anyway, Capricorn, yes, we are getting into your reading. And I'm going to start with the Angel Tarot deck here. This is the deck that I only take in the upright. I take a few other decks only in the upright too. But in any case, guys, if you need a personal reading from me as well for your specific situation, my information is in the description area below. All right, let's see what you got going on, Cap. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the Angel Tarot message you have for Capricorn Collective in this second half of September 2025? Please and thank you. What else? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Can I get a second card or second message? Okay, I heard no. There wasn't a second card that needs to come out. So the other message that I got is, okay, first of all, you have Four of Water that came out, which would be like the Four of Cups in traditional tarot. I heard clearly you guys are just have been or may find yourself in a very discontented energy, bored. There's something that you guys could be very unsatisfied with. And because I'm reading for a collective energy, that could be anywhere in your life. You could be unsatisfied with your current home life, your work life, your family life, your money, sex, romantic relationships, any type of personal passion project. You know, it could be anything. There's some type, I feel like, and I know this is not going to be for everybody because no message is for everybody, but whenever you tap into my channel, there is most likely a message for someone, or a message for you. I'm getting that somebody here could be dealing with depression. They may have bouts of depression, or they just, as I speak, they could be dealing with depression now. That was something that I definitely needed to be said, because I was getting a heavy energy of that. So that could also be where the discontentment comes from. And someone also could be distracting themselves with maybe some unhealthy thinking or habits because of depression, or just because, even if it's not depression, just feeling a bit melancholy or just unsatisfied and unfulfilled is what I get. Unfulfilled with something, someone, a situation. So That is the strongest energy that I'm getting for some of you guys. I know it's not going to be for every Capricorn, of course, but for Capricorn, you could know someone who's going through this. It may not be you directly, Capricorn, but you could know someone who is going through this, or this could be confirmation for you because you know someone that's going through this. And this is confirmation that what you suspect is definitely it. The person that you know is unfulfilled, unsatisfied, discontent, bored, and maybe even possibly depressed. Maybe feeling like a bit hopeless. This has a very, as I said, a very melancholy energy that I'm getting. Someone may feel like they've tried everything that they could and it hasn't been enough. They may feel like it hasn't been enough. They feel like they've tried everything they could and nothing is still happening, or nothing is there's no breakthrough, or they may just feel hopeless because they feel like they've tried everything, or they thought of everything, or and still maybe something hasn't changed in the way that they want it to. In this card here, if you look at the background, it has ocean. There's an ocean. First of all, there is a cup in the background. There are 3 cups in front of this guy, but there's also a cup in the background saying that yes, there is more. This person is so caught up. It says self-absorption right here, but there's the energy of someone being so maybe deep in their melancholy or sadness or boredom. So deep in their unfulfilled energy that they don't see that there's a cup behind them. They don't see that there is something that's waiting for them, that there is hope, that there is something. And with this ocean behind this guy here, I also feel like someone needs to be near water. Now, Capricorn, you are an earth sign. So you could be one who feels more comfortable just kind of being out in nature, which if you haven't been doing that, you're definitely being called to do that as well. Get out more in nature to ground and center your energy. But I do also feel like someone needs to go towards water. And if you've been thinking about going towards water to maybe cleanse or to just feel closer to the earth with water, through swimming or taking a bath or just being near the ocean at a beach or lake or river to just feel more of a serene and peaceful energy, that is your cue to do so. If that's what you've been thinking, that's your confirmation that you do need water energy healing. That seemed to be very specific for someone, but that is the strongest energy that I'm getting. What other messages do we have for Capricorn Collective Divine Spirit for the remainder of September 2025? Pretty intense energy here for Capricorn. What else do we have, Divine Spirit? Okay, what is the third message? I feel like the third message. Thank you. Okay. The cards that came out is feminine. So this feminine card that came out is reminding Capricorn that you are part of the feminine. They're all of the signs, all of the elements, fire, earth, water, and air signs. They all fall under either feminine or masculine signs. In Capricorn, you are an earth sign, which you fall under the feminine sign. And this is a reminder that you're being called to tap more into your feminine energy, Capricorn. And regardless of your gender, regardless of your regardless of your gender, we as human beings have both. Sometimes, most or more often than not, we have a tendency to lean more towards one than the other. So if you are more in your masculine energy at this time, Capricorn, it's asking you to step more into your feminine energy. And stepping into your feminine energy is also getting closer to water. I'm being called to connect these two. Connect more to water elements. Things having to do with water, as far as cleansing your energy, purifying your energy, recharging your energy. So this will help heal some of this Four of Cups energy where you could be feeling bored, unfulfilled, unsatisfied, even maybe a bit sad or depressed or melancholy. Water, some type of water energy or therapy is going to be helpful for you at this time, and also stepping into your feminine energy. And feminine energy is also directed to your heart space, your heart chakra, which is your fourth chakra. So some of you guys also could be needing heart chakra healing as well, because also this detachment and cold card came out. So I feel like this energy could be your energy, Capricorn, or this may be how someone sees you. Oftentimes when we go into maybe a state of depression or sadness, or feeling unfulfilled or unsatisfied with life, or with the situation or with the person, it can make us cold and detached. It can close our hearts. And again, hearts is coming up. So it could cause a closed off heart space. So I am feeling that you guys need some heart chakra energy therapy as well. And to know that you are an alchemist, to remind you that you are an alchemist. It says alchemy and ancestor guides. Not only are you a divine alchemist, and it's something that you guys need to remember for yourselves, Capricorn, being a divine alchemist means you have the ability already within you to transmute these negative energies, or these unhealthy energies that you could be bombarded with right now, or will be, or possibly will be for some of you guys, and to call on your ancestors and your spirit guides, as they can remind you and will remind you in different ways of how you are the divine alchemist and how you already have that power already within you. So you can talk to them through prayer, meditation, or just speaking to them the way I'm speaking to you right now. There is no formal way that you need to connect with divine source creator or your spirit guides or your angel ancestors or your archangels. There's no formal way. You don't have to put on a tux or put on a grand gown or dress to present yourselves in communication with divine source creator. They take you as you are. That has to be a reminder to somebody. Come as you are. Come talk to me how you are. Come talk to me how you are. Come as you are. You don't have to get dressed up. You don't have to put on makeup. You don't have to put on cologne. You don't have to get all fancy or formal. Come as you are and come talk. Let's have a chat. So I feel like somebody definitely needed to hear that. All right, so let's talk about, this is a great segue for current blockages you could be experiencing. And this could be blockages specifically for regarding your relationship dynamics. Relationship dynamics could be any type of relationship, even if you're single or not coupled up. It could be any kind of relationship, social relationship, friendship, family relationship, marriage relationship, lover relationship, romantic relationship, or singles, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about or get into the current blockages that you need to know or be aware about this time that you may not be. Holy Divine Spirit, what are Capricorn's current blockages that they need to be aware of at this time? Please and thank you. What are Capricorn's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements current blockages. Okay, what's this on the bottom? Okay. At the bottom we have here, I just want to point this out first because this is what I was guided to. This bottom card here that says comparison. It says comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see yourself. Wait, excuse me. Comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are. Comparison. Okay. Although I was pointed to this deck, and you know, this message may apply to a couple of you, but I feel more so as soon as I got the comparison card and I saw this, immediately what I felt and got and heard in my head was that there's a comparison that you do to other people. You guys could be comparing yourselves to people and situations and comparing your lives to someone else's life. You may feel like there are other people's lives that are flourishing and yours is not, or just comparing yourself to others. That is creating a blockage. Comparing yourself, although it says comparing others, this comparison card talks mostly about comparing others, like to a past situation and things like that. This I'm getting intuitively. Divine Spirit is saying that comparing yourself to people and comparing your life to others is unfair to you. And it is creating a big blockage. Okay, so that may be something that you may not be aware of, but Divine Spirit is here through me to make you guys aware of that. Okay, and it says incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Exactly. You guys are already whole on your own. You may not be aware of this. And a lot of times as human beings, we're not aware of that we already are whole. It's society, excuse me, it's society and what we've been trained and conditioned and indoctrinated to believe and think is that we need someone to complete us. No, we don't. We've never needed someone. We've never needed another human being to complete us. You already complete yourself. Now, you have things that you need to work on, like we all do. There's healing that needs to be done, like we all need to have. But you already are the whole package. There may need to be some clearing out of that package, some readjusting out of that package, but you already are the whole package. So that is something that's creating a blockage if you're feeling that someone completes you when they don't. You're already whole. All right. And then we have body shame. It says you feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. Exactly. All of us have flaws and all. And we still come as the whole package. And that is for you to be reminded. So there's definitely some type of self-esteem and self-worth issues that some of you guys could be battling with, which I don't care what age you are in life, people still have these issues. And some of them come and go, you know? And that is something that Divine Spirit is pointing out that is creating a blockage that you may not be aware of, Capricorn. Okay, so let's get a message for you from this Angels of Light deck here. Holy Divine Spirit, what Angels of Light message do you have for Capricorn Collective at this time, please and thank you? What does Capricorn Collective need to hear and know at this time, Divine Spirit, please and thank you? You guys may get 2 cards that come out. Most of the signs so far have gotten 1 that comes out. But you guys may get 2. Come through, Spirit. I felt it. I felt it. I felt that you guys were going to get 2 cards that came out. Sure enough. Okay, the first card says acceptance. Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are without judging, blaming, or wanting to change them. And this is including yourself. Now, change, yes, we all would want to evolve, you know, but this is also talking about yourself, just accepting and coming to peace with who you are in this moment and where you go from this moment moving forward, Capricorn. It says, when you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity towards anyone or anything. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention now. You are also asked to accept yourself. When you truly do so, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. I love this for you guys. This is a message I feel the whole collective needs to hear. The affirmation says, I accept myself and others. Okay, so it's about acceptance, accepting you for you and others without judgment. And I know a lot of times it can be hard, because I think a lot of times as a default, human beings, we kind of just go into that judgment mode almost automatically. But this is a reminder to work on that, and to know to not judge yourself and not to judge others, and accept yourself and accept others as they are. Then we have power. You are reminded that your essence is divine, so let no one diminish you. When you feel totally serene and at peace, you are powerful, for no one can upset or influence you. Your angel guidance is to find your still, quiet center, then heal your anger, purify your emotions, rely on your own judgment, and take your own decisions. It serves your spiritual growth to take responsibility for your life, so stand on your own feet and be strong. True power is based on inner strength, self-worth, and confidence. Claim your power today, Cap. In the affirmation, I am serene, powerful, and confident. I got that energy of needing to be in a serene place and peaceful place. And again, I feel like you can find this through some type of water energy, water element healing energy, and also through healing your heart space, your heart chakra. And you could also do with looking into healing your solar plexus chakra, which is your third chakra, your stomach area. That is your center of self-worth, confidence, self-esteem, courage. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me 3 Cancerian Oracle messages for Capricorn Collective. What are the 3 Cancerian Oracle messages for Capricorn Collective at this time? Please and thank you. I have 2 more. For Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the 3rd card? What's the 3rd message for Capricorn? Thank you. Okay, we have take action now. Stop waiting. So some of you guys could also be, because there's discontentment or boredom or dissatisfaction and unfulfillment. Some of you guys could be waiting for something or an opportunity to possibly like maybe drop in your lap, or just maybe just come out of nowhere. Although it's great to have faith and to have that mindset sometimes, and to see how to have faith in things that are coming your way, but we don't want to get into that energy of being complacent. That's the best word that I can think of at this time. So it says to stop waiting and take action now. So a lot of times we do need, if we're co-creating with the divine universe, a lot of times we do have to take certain steps. It can be small steps. It doesn't have to be anything big or huge or dramatic. But any small step is still a good step. If you are taking action towards something that you want, any tiny, minute, or trivial step is good enough, as long as you're taking some type of action and making some type of intention towards your step. You know, you're allowing that energy to flow to you. You're allowing the divineness to flow, the universe to flow to you, to work with you. Okay. And then we have a new dawn. Yes, good news is coming and hard times will soon be over. Hard times are going to be over, Capricorn. You're not going to be in this energy for long. I feel like as we get closer to October, you're going to be coming more out of that energy. Okay. So a new dawn is coming. And good news is coming. Good news. This good news could be anything. It's different for everybody because this is a collective reading. So you have some good news to look forward to, Capricorn. And then some of that good news could be this abundance. Talks about money increase, stability, and wealth. And you guys are like the epitome, or like the representative of abundance, money, stability, wealth. Okay, because you guys are that Capricorn, that goat, that earth sign. So this should be also, this might be, again, part of that good news that's coming towards you, Cap. I love these. Take action now, a new dawn, good news coming, and abundance and money increase, and stability and wealth. And abundance also doesn't have to be actual money. Also, it could be abundance in your relationships, abundance in your ideas and projects, abundance in your health, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your financial health, your spiritual health. So let me get you a affirmation that is meant for you to hear at this time through my little jar here, my little vase. I choose whatever I'm guided to, and whatever feels divinely guided, I pick up. Okay, I got it. Yep, here we go. And you can find these affirmations from a personal friend of mine and mentor. Her name is Beth Carlton, and you can find her. She's an angel reader, an amazing angel messenger. And you can find her on angelswhisperinglight.com. And the message here is, I have let go of all that was holding me back from living in my truth. I am free now to soar and reach for what I deserve. There you have it, Cap. These are your messages for this second half of September. And I hope that these resonated and you found helpful, Cap. As always, it is a pleasure and an honor to read for you guys. And until the next, I was about to say until the next episode, until the next upload, guys, as always, be well and be at peace. Ashe.